Good afternoon. I didn't GoPro anything this morning. We went around and mulched everything that is in the ground. So the only areas we have left are behind these few houses, and then we have some evergreens to plant in over in there. So it's pretty windy today, so I don't want the wind to be messing with the camera microphone, so I'll probably just do in-cab views. But yeah, all we have left is about, I think, 15, 20 trees, and then we're done. So it's working out. So the walking trail that we're doing after this goes all through there, basically where you see those orange ribbon. So the township let these guys sub trees out for evergreens if they wanted to help shield, and it took them a while to make up their mind, and now that we have the trees here, they made up their mind. So these don't go here anymore. These go somewhere else now. They're going to be extra, but this up here is Zell, so we could put one of those Zells up there, and this is also a Zell. So that's basically where we're at as far as, I don't know what the hell that tree is there. Guess we'll do here. So now we gotta cut this, because when the auger hits it, it just destroys it. Yes, a knife would be better, but I don't have a knife with me. So that'll just have to do for now. That'll work. Still rocky, but nowhere near as bad. I spoke too soon. I think there's one on this side too. I think I see it right there in the corner. Nope. All right, let me move uphill a little bit, I guess. This is going to be an evergreen anyway, but there's still pretty big balls on them. Coming in from the other way. That way I don't destroy their backyards. Try and save the yards as best we can. Let's hand roll this guy because I want to drive in right here. Let's just hand roll him right here out of the way. Yep. Okay, so I'm assuming that's property line, which it doesn't look like it would be though. That might have been like old silt sock or something. I mean, it's in line with that. So I'm gonna come in here. I'll put one right here. Maybe I'll keep it a little higher so it's out of the swale. Okay, and then I'll do another one right on the other side of Butch. Evergreen and evergreen. Yep. And then but I gotta auger both of these. Yep. I gotta auger both of these. You'll come set those in the hole and then pull this cell out with you.
Well, when I grab this cell, you just want me to
I went this way yesterday. Basically what we have to do now is, these are the houses that they subbed out an evergreen for a deciduous, or subbed out a deciduous for an evergreen, but it's really wet back here, so I have to auger 2 holes so he can get in, and then he's got to come back out so then I can go back in and auger the rest of the holes. So technically, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, no, only 2 more holes to auger, and that is it for the planting. Now we have extra because those 10 evergreens technically were extra to make a buffer for the walking trail that has to come right through here. Hold on. So again, this is all behind their property. That stake right there is their property. So right about now, we're crossing over. I mean, there's going to be some repair we have to do in the spring, but rather this one be a little higher, so because it's not so wet, you know what I mean? So that should probably be good there. Officially done all the trees that we accounted for, but because people subbed some evergreens for their deciduous, we have extra. So we're now going to go through the lots that they have since topsoiled and just do the rears. I would like to do the entire lot, but we don't have the utilities marked because we weren't planning on doing it. So we know there's no utilities in the back, so we can do the backs. And then if we have any extra, the engineer said we can just put them over by the walking trail where the evergreens are going to go, and we'll just call it good. the size rock that they pulled out of this development. I mean, look at that. That is crazy. But we are at the last tree. We are officially at the last tree. Which again, we're just throwing these in here as a little bit of a buffer for the people. Because the walking trail, I don't know if you can see that orange flag over there, but the next phase of our job is to come through all the way down, a little over a mile walking trail. But this is the last hole. Guys are sweating. Look at his forehead glistening. Showing YouTube how much you're sweating. We've been very fortunate with the weather. Yes, it's been dry. Yes, it's been rocky, but if it would have been raining every other day, it would have been just as hard. So there you go. We are done. 285 trees in the ground. Now we just gotta clean them up. So there you have it. An empty holding yard. There's one more tree that we put in, and the homeowner asked if we can move it for him. I guess I feel nice today. Only reason I'm doing it is because it's in the backyard and it's right off from the holding, like from the common area. So it's easy access is what I'm getting at. So, but yeah, I might throw the drone up. Everything is mulched except those 15 we did in the back there. We did a couple over there. But yeah, I appreciate everyone that has stuck around and watched. I'm sure it's not the most enjoyable project to watch, but it is something. So, like I said, next week after Thanksgiving, it's Tuesday right now before Thanksgiving, we have to do the walking trail, which I've also talked about. That basically goes all through the tree line. We have to clear a lot of debris and trees before we can even start cutting the trail in. So that'll be mostly all machine work. So for those of you that enjoy that better, you'll be in luck. But yeah, 285 in the ground. I mean, just look at the size of these rock that will stay here forever. I mean, this is granite rock. I mean, I don't even know. That's probably a 10,000 pound rock. I don't even know, probably more than that. I mean, I'm basically 6 feet, and that is above my head. I mean, it's crazy. I parked next to this one just to give you a reference. I mean, look at that, it's taller than a skid loader. Insane. All right, we're gonna go move that one last tree. and then the guys are gonna come tomorrow and mulch the last few. I'm gonna throw the drone up. I know I gave you kind of a before flight. Now I'll go around. Again, gonna be hard to tell because they're mostly all deciduous trees, so there's no leaves on them because it's December, but you should be able to see all of the black mulch rings. So basically any black ring you see from the sky is where we put a tree. So I'll throw the drone up and that'll be that. This one's done.